who gives his bride to this man?
I do.
You can go and have a seat. Good afternoon. We gather here today to witness and celebrate an act of deep love. Nguyen and Ted, in their devotion, respect, and love for each other, wish to unite in marriage and dedicate themselves to each other's happiness, well-being as life-mate and partner. And on behalf of them, I welcome all of you. Marriage is supreme sharing, perhaps the greatest, most challenging adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It is joyful reuniting of a man and woman whose care and affection and understanding have flowered into deep abiding love. Those who take sacred vows have their lives blended together into one, as waters of two rivers are joined when they come together to form even a greater one. A true marriage is an act of profound mystery, creation, and rebirth, as two become one. It is not a giving up or loss of oneself, but rather giving over to oneself to something greater. A transformation of self in which each one can say, I am no longer I, but also we. It is a process in which we can be challenged to discover new possibilities in themselves and each other. In such a marriage, the wedding ceremony is the gateway into this mystery, where the lives you two have lived up into this moment are in some sense truly completed and over. Together you now live within a creation of something new and transcendent, something which has never existed before, your marriage. An expression that was once public, private, precious, truly unique to the two of you. In this act, you open yourselves to a fuller experience, expression of that great, vast miracle of love. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love, patience, dedication, through talking, listening, and trying to understand, through helping, supporting, and believing in each other, through learning to forgive, learning to respect and appreciate your differences, and learning to make the important things matter and letting go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is witness and affirm the choice you made to begin a new life today as husband and wife. We now close our eyes and bring to mind any loved ones who could not be here today. Though they are absent physically, we invoke through our thought their loving presence. We ask they multiply beyond measures of love and support from these loved ones to this loving couple and any children who might one day be a part of this union. Now from our hearts we ourselves visualize and sanctify all the love and support we would bestow on Nguyen and Ted in their lives as a couple and a family. And do we have the rings? The circle has long been a symbol, without a beginning or end and with no point of weakness. The circle is a reminder of eternal quality and unending strength. Let the seamless circles of these rings become a symbol of your endless love. Your wedding rings are most special because they say that in your uniqueness you've chosen to be bonded, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance who you are. Your rings carry a double message. We're individuals yet we belong. We're not alone. As you wear them through time, they reflect not only who you are, but the glorious union you're now creating. Keep them safe in the circle of protection and love. Ted, as you place this ring on this finger, I now ask you, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise Nguyen and all of us here from this point forward, your arms may be your shelter and your heart may be your guide? Do you promise support, nourish, love, respect, and honor her for the rest of the days on the earth? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Now, as you place this ring on Ted's finger, I now ask you, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise Ted and all of us here from this point forward, your arms may be his shelter and your heart may be his guide? Do you promise support, nourish, love, respect, and honor him for the rest of the days on the earth? If so, answer, I do. I do.
and upsetting before I met you as faded. You re-energize me, you rejuvenate me, you give me confidence to fight hard for what I believe in. You have put new meaning and purpose in my life, which I now view as our lives together. I adore you, and I'm incomplete without you. I vow to always try to understand your perspective, to consider and respect your feelings, to resolve all conflicts with a hug. I've already exposed more of my thoughts, desires, and fears to you than any other person I've ever known. I will continue to do that openly and honestly. I vow to hold you above all others, always, and to show you how special you are, because you are the sweetest and most sincere person I've ever met. I vow to always try to lift you when you are down, and likewise, to let you help me when I need it. I vow to be the most caring and devoted parent to our children. And most of all, I vow to be the most caring and devoted husband to you, to love you every day and night for the rest of our lives together. I love you more every day.
And you, I found my other half. Your bravery scares me sometimes, but your love captures me since it renders my fears to comfort. You have taught me how to communicate and how to stand up for myself. You have taught me to be patient, but yet unleash my inner child and have fun. Whenever I think of you when we are apart, I can't help but smile. And I can't wait to get home to you, because I'm incomplete without you. You're my best. I promise to be true to you and always put you first. I promise to love and support you in everything you do. And I promise to never take your love for granted. And I promise to continue to love you more every day. Because you are my best friend and you make me so happy.
For as much as you've said and you have openly declared your wishes to be united in marriage, in the presence of your witness that pledged love to each other, confirm the same by joining hands, exchanging rings, and declaring your vows. I, as a minister legally authorized to pronounce that you are husband and wife, you may kiss your bride. May the peace that passes all understanding be yours now and forever. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you for the first time as Mr. and Mrs. Dumas.
phim không? Nhìn mày quá, nhìn mày rất ngu quá.